This is the Mexico team. Just wanted to give the graders a heads up that we are missing one member. This member is in the emergency room, and we were lucky that Christina will be substituting for him. Hello and welcome. This presentation presents a compelling case for expansion into the Mexican market with portable solar-powered air conditioning units. We will outline potential market opportunities, target audiences, and strategic recommendations for successful market entry. Next slide. Recent data shows about 10% of Mexico's population lacks consistent electricity, mainly in rural areas. At the same time, Mexico's HVAC market is projected to grow at 5.6% annually through 2030, reaching over 5.6 billion United States dollars. This growing demand and solar energy affordability create a strong opportunity for the portable solar-powered AC units we named Energia Fresca to serve this underserved market. Energia Fresca units are self-contained mobile cooling systems powered by solar energy, not the electric grid. Designed for easy use, they offer relief from extreme heat in areas where electricity is unreliable. With rising heat and no reliable electricity, the answer to this issue is Energia Fresca. Next slide.
All right, so doing a VRIO model analysis helps us discover if a product has sustainable competitive advantage. As for value, our product brings value to the market and to the customers. It helps solve extreme heat without electricity, and it's very unique with features that help charge other products too. As for rarity, there are a few direct substitutes in Mexico. Most AC units are more expensive, and they're fixed, and they need professional people to come in to install them, and our product is very different in that case. For imitability, there's a risk of our design being copied by other companies, so it's important to keep that in mind. For organization, it's important to partner with local retailers and build trust through campaigns so that communities can learn about our company. With this analysis in mind, it's safe to assume that our product has a temporary competitive advantage. It's innovative, it's practical, but without protection, it can be easily recreated by other companies. Next slide. So there are a few competitors that we will be competing with. The first one is LG. It's a very global brand. People know about it. And the other two are Ivation and Kano. So these two companies kind of are in the same boat. They are smaller, and the products are cheaper, they're easy, they're affordable. But since they are smaller brands, there's a lot less brand recognition. So we would be competing with these three brands and others that are in the market as well. Our competitive position, so our strengths is that our product is completely solar powered. It's affordable, it's easy to install, and it targets middle and lower income households. For our weaknesses, since it is a new brand, we don't have that much of a recognition yet. And like I said in the slide before, there's a risk of being copied by competitors. Market gaps and opportunities. As of right now, there's not a product in the Mexican market right now that is completely solar powered. So this is a gap that we will be filling, and our product was going to be accessible and available in a lot of different stores. Next slide. For our target market, we did an analysis with focusing on geographic, demographics, and psychographics aspects of Mexico. And we learned that the northern areas like Sonora, Chihuahua, and Baja California are usually hotter. And in the south, during the months of April and May, those are the hottest months, and Pacific Coast from July to September. And in the Yucatan Peninsula, the hottest months are from May to September. So these are just a few areas that we are going to focus our product a lot. And on rural and semi-urban areas that have less access to electricity. As for demographics, we will be focusing a lot more on middle to lower income households and heads of households that usually are the ones making the decisions on what products to buy. And they tend to go from ages 25 to 55. For psychographics, we learned that the Mexican people value a lot things that are practical, affordable, and convenient, and are very price sensitive, and they seek often the best deals they can get, and they're very family oriented. So when they're buying something like a product, they tend to visualize how it's going to affect the family, which in our case, it's great because AC unit is always convenient. And it's also very influenced by the word of mouth than just the normal marketing strategies that we see all the time. So having a good relationship with communities is very important. With all this being said, our target market segment are households in hot areas and middle to low income, and just buyers that tend to be the head of households. Next slide.
Perfect. So, this is Kate.
This is me. So, product strategy. Mexico's HVAC market is expanding rapidly, but here's the challenge. Around 10% of the population still doesn't have reliable electricity. That's where Energy Fresca comes in. Our solution, portable solar-powered AC units designed specifically for off-grid homes. The name Energia Fresca blends energy and fresh, a nod to our mission of delivering eco-friendly comfort powered by the sun. And we offer 3 different models: compact for small spaces, home for everyday family use, and pro for larger needs or commercial setups. Each model comes with flexible battery and solar panel options to suit different budgets and lifestyles. We've also made some local adaptations as well: Mexican standard plugs, dust filters for rural environments, bilingual packaging, and casing colors inspired by earthy tones. For customer support, we have bilingual call centers and mobile service vans to reach even remote areas. Our logo reflects our identity. Solar and cooling symbols combined with orange and teal to represent energy and freshness. Next slide, please. Sales and distribution strategy. To get Energia Fresca into homes across Mexico, we're using a hybrid sales strategy: retail, wholesale, and 2 specialized sales teams. On the retail side, we're partnering with big names like Home Depot Mexico and Mercado Libre. These give us strong urban visibility and reliable rural delivery. For wholesale, we'll work with distributors in major cities. They'll handle bulk orders and provide training to local sellers. We'll also support remote dealers and NGOs with direct shipments, ensuring access even in hard-to-reach areas. Our company sales team will focus on large accounts in urban hubs, while our commissions team will work through local networks in rural regions. This strategy balances cost, control, and coverage, making sure Energia Fresca reaches every corner of Mexico. Next slide.
Perfect. Now me. So with our promotion strategy, we'll review that Energia Fresca is designed to build awareness, engagement, and trial across both the rural and the urban context in Mexico. So market context. The Mexican ad market is projected at 10.3 billion USD in 2025, with more than half of that in digital channels. Mobile advertising is growing quickly. While TV still reaches over 90% of households daily, internet penetration is strong over 81%, and digital video will surpass TV in ad spend this year. This means we can't ignore either traditional or digital channels. Both are essential for our full coverage. So what is our objective? Our campaign will target 3 key goals. First, awareness reaching 60% of rural and peri-urban households in 4 priority states within 6 months. Secondly, engagement boosting websites, visits, and social media interactions by 30% in the 25 to 54 age group. Third, trial driving a 15% increase in store and e-commerce inquiries. And our target audience is mainly going to be, like it was said in a previous slide, families and individuals living off-grid with unreliable power. And while our secondary audience will be those small retailers and hardware stores, which can stock Energía Fresca locally. In our channel mix, we split the budget evenly, 50% traditional, 50% digital. Traditional channels like Televisa, Primetime, TV, regional radio, and outdoor placements will give us a broader reach and local call to action presence. Digital channels like social media, programmatic, CTV, and retail media will help us target, retarget, and drive direct e-commerce conversations. So what was our schedule? So as you can see on the presentation here, phase 1 will be TV, outdoor, and social teasers, half the budget focusing on building broad awareness. Phase 2 is the radio and pragmatic, 30%, keeping the message top of mind and retargeting interest. Phase 3 will be the OTT, CTV, plus retail media and a user generated content contest, which will be 20% to drive conversions and community engagement. So overall, what's the big idea? The creative hook is portable, solar powered, comfort anywhere. This taps into a real need for relief from heat without relying on grid electricity. So this is what our pricing strategy and brand alignment is. So on the screen, we have structured pricing into 3 models: compact, home, and pro, each with 2 battery and panel configurations. The compact serves small spaces up to 200 square feet. Home handles mid-sized cooling and needs up to 600 square feet, and Pro covers up to 1,000 square feet. Our pricing reflects both the added value of integrated solar capability and premium build quality. Second, competitive landscape. Looking at the portable solar compatible AC market, the closest competition is EcoFlow and Zero Breeze. These units max out at around 200 square feet of cooling. Our compact is priced at high end of their sale prices, but we offer true off-grid solar capability, dual hose efficiency, and up to double the battery capacity. Importantly, neither competitor offers a product in the 600 and 1,000 square foot range, a space we uniquely serve with our home and pro models. So what is our brand positioning? Our brand promise is reliable, eco-friendly cooling, even off the grid. By maintaining slightly premium pricing, we reinforce that this is not just a portable AC. It is a sustainable, high-performance solution for where grid power is unreliable. This positions us as the go-to choice for families, clinics, and small businesses that need dependable cooling without dependence on the grid. Our premium comes with tangible cost drivers, solar integration as $150 to $300. Extended batteries at $200, and localized adaptations cost another $25. Our channel side, we have an account for retail and distributor margins, e-commerce buffers, and promotional activities like in-store demos and mobile service vans. For example, the home standard model has a $1,100 cost basis and sells for $1,299. $1,299, giving us an 18% gross margin that covers marketing, channel needs, and after-sales service centers in Guadalajara and Monterrey. In closing, here, in short, our pricing is designed to balance premium brand positioning, profitability, while ensuring the infrastructure is in place to support customers and grow our market footprint. Next slide.
We analyzed the following entry strategies. 1, import the finished units into Mexico from a facility in the United States. We have eliminated this option due to high labor costs in the US. 2, use licensing or franchising to gain the use of important patents or trademarks. We have eliminated this option because it is impractical for this particular product, and we don't want to give away access to patents or trademarks. 3, joint venture. We could create a joint company in Mexico, but we have eliminated this option because we believe giving up 50% equity and 50% profits would not be in our best interest. 4, we could create a wholly owned subsidiary in Mexico. This option has been eliminated because it would be a massive cost to create a new company in Mexico and would leave us without any strategic partnerships. 5, find a contract manufacturer within Mexico to assemble the units. We chose this option. We think that finding a contract manufacturer in Mexico to assemble our solar-powered AC units will help us because of Mexico's lower labor costs, closer proximity to the end customer, easier inventory, and no import taxes. Next slide. 2 potential risks that we have identified are supply chain interruptions and reliability issues with the contract manufacturer. To mitigate supply chain interruptions, we will source supplies from North America, keep a small reserve in case of delays, and have backup suppliers outside of North America in case of a natural disaster or other interruption. To mitigate any reliability issues with the contract manufacturer, we will require in-person audits, institute penalties for quality control issues and missed deadlines. We will also require a physical security plan at the plant, as well as heightened cybersecurity measures to protect our IP. Next slide.
This is our sourcing and logistic plan for Energía Fresca. To enter the Mexican market efficiently, our strategy is a hybrid sourcing and assembly model. We will import key components like solar panels, batteries, and inverters, and assemble them in Monterrey, Mexico. Our core recommendation is to partner with Canadian Solar for our panels. This is the most cost-effective choice due to zero tariffs under USMCA agreement, faster and cheaper logistics from Canada to our assembly plant in Monterrey, and prevent quality and reliability. These plans ensure we can maintain affordability and high quality while minimizing lead times and simplifying customs. Next slide.
You can see here our employee plan. Our expatriates will be the CEO, the COO, and the regional manager. Local positions will include the chief financial manager, head of production development, local managers, and accounting managers. Next slide. And this is an example of our organizational chart with the CEO at the top, and he will be over the chief operating officer and the chief financial officer, and they will each be over the head of production development and accounting manager, regional managers, and the local managers. Next slide.
The expatriate compensation package includes an annual pay 20% above the going rate in the United States, a coverage of all relocation costs, a cost of living allowance of 20% of spendable income, a housing allowance of 20% of spendable income, a $5,000 annual education allowance per legal dependent, and international health insurance, including dental. Next slide. And these are all of our references that we used while creating this project for presentation. Thank you.
Perfect.
Tell me we made 15 minutes. Did we make the 15-minute?